Seniors, what if I told you that one of the biggest reasons your skin is aging faster, wrinkles forming, firmness fading, collagen breaking down, has nothing to do with your age and everything to do with how you're drinking water? Here's a surprising fact most people never hear. Drinking plain water alone does not hydrate your skin the way you think it does. And in some cases, it may actually dilute the very minerals your body needs to build collagen, maintain elasticity, and keep skin firm. Now that sounds counterintuitive because we've all been told, just drink more water. But here's what's really going on inside your body. Hydration is not just about water. It's about how water moves into your cells, how it's retained, and whether your body has the raw materials to use that water to repair tissue, including your skin. Think of your skin like a construction site. Water is necessary, yes, but water alone is like delivering workers to the site without tools, bricks, or cement. Collagen production requires amino acids, vitamin C, trace minerals, electrolytes, and proper insulin signaling. Without those, the water just passes through. And this matters because collagen loss isn't just cosmetic. It reflects deeper metabolic aging. When collagen declines, it's often a sign of chronic low-grade inflammation, insulin resistance, poor mineral balance, sluggish liver detoxification, elevated cortisol, and tissue breaking down faster than it's rebuilt. That's why you can eat healthy, drink plenty of water, use expensive creams, and still see wrinkles deepen. In today's video, I want to show you why plain water is incomplete, what to add to it naturally, and how small changes in hydration can dramatically improve skin firmness, wrinkle depth, joint health, gut lining integrity, and even metabolic efficiency. We're going to stay rooted in physiology, not beauty hype. You'll learn how hydration actually works at the cellular level, why electrolytes and collagen signaling matter more than volume, the simple additions that turn water into a collagen-supporting signal, and exactly when to drink it for maximum skin repair. This isn't about expensive powders or fads. It's about working with your biology, not against it. Because once you understand how your body uses water, you stop guessing and you start aging on your own terms. And if this is helpful so far, consider subscribing. I post science-driven, practical strategies like this every day to help you optimize your health naturally. Now let's outline exactly what we're going to cover so you can follow along and apply this step by step. Here's what's really going on inside your body when you drink plain water. Most people assume hydration is simple. Drink water, cells absorb it, skin looks better. But biologically, that's not how hydration works. Water does not just flow into your skin cells because you drink it. It moves based on electrochemical gradients, meaning minerals, electrolytes, and transport proteins decide where that water goes. Let me explain this with a simple analogy. Imagine your cells are tiny balloons inside a swimming pool. The pool is full of water. That's your bloodstream. But the balloon only fills if there's pressure and direction. And that pressure comes from electrolytes, like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. When you drink plain water without minerals, you dilute the electrolyte concentration in your blood. Your body senses that dilution as a stress. So instead of sending water into your skin cells to hydrate and repair, your kidneys flush it out to restore balance. That's why many people drink water constantly, urinate frequently, and still have dry skin, wrinkles, and joint stiffness. This is called hypotonic hydration. Water without sufficient solutes. Now here's the key insight most people miss. Skin hydration is a metabolic process, not a cosmetic one. Your skin cells require electrolytes to pull water inside, amino acids to build collagen, vitamin C to cross-link collagen fibers, and stable insulin levels to prevent collagen breakdown. Without those signals, water alone does nothing. In fact, research shows that chronic low mineral intake is associated with reduced skin elasticity and impaired collagen synthesis, especially as we age. Now let's talk collagen specifically. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body, but it's also one of the most metabolically expensive to produce. Your body only makes it when it feels safe, nourished, and hormonally stable. If cortisol is high, if insulin is spiking, if minerals are low, your body prioritizes survival, not beauty, not skin repair. That's why dehydration at the cellular level accelerates wrinkles. And here's another overlooked mechanism. When insulin spikes, often from sugary drinks or fruit juices, collagen fibers undergo glycation. That's when sugar molecules bind the collagen, making it stiff, brittle, and prone to break down. No cream can fix that. So the goal is not more water. The goal is better signaling. This is where a simple shift changes everything. When you add the right components to water, you turn it from a passive fluid into a biological message that tells your body it's safe to hydrate, it's safe to repair, and it's safe to build collagen. And this is why certain cultures, long before supplements existed, instinctively added minerals, salts, or plant compounds to their water. Not for taste, but for function. In the next section, I'll show you the single most important thing to add to your water first. Something inexpensive, natural, and deeply supported by physiology that improves hydration, skin firmness, and collagen signaling almost immediately. And if this is making sense so far, take a second to like the video and subscribe. I share clear, science-based tools like this every day to help you take control of your health naturally. Now let's build on this foundation and turn water into a true collagen-supporting tool. Now let's talk about the first and most important thing to add to your water, because without this, nothing else works properly, and that is electrolytes. Specifically, natural minerals that allow water to enter your cells and stay there. Here's what most people don't realize. When you drink water, your body asks one question first. Can I safely hold this? That decision is controlled by sodium, potassium, and magnesium, not by thirst. Let me explain this with a simple visual. Imagine your cells are like rooms with doors. Water is outside the door. Electrolytes are the keys that open it. Without the keys, the water never enters. It just flows past. This is especially important for your skin because skin cells are a low priority tissue. Your body will always hydrate your brain and heart first. Skin only gets hydrated when the system is well supplied and balanced. Now here's where things go wrong in modern life. Most people avoid salt, drink filtered or bottled water stripped of minerals, sweat minerals out through stress, caffeine, exercise, and heat, and eat diets low in potassium and magnesium. The result? Mineral deficiency masked as dehydration. And this has visible consequences. Skin loses firmness, fine lines deepen, facial volume decreases, collagen fibers weaken. This isn't aging, it's electrolyte imbalance. What the research shows is that adequate sodium and potassium are essential for cellular hydration and skin extracellular matrix stability, the framework that collagen sits in. Now I want to be very clear here. We're not talking about processed salt or sugary sports drinks. We're talking about small physiological amounts of natural minerals that your body recognizes. Here's the simplest protocol, and this alone helps many people within days. Morning mineral water protocol. 1. 1 large glass of room temperature water. 2. Add a pinch of high-quality sea salt or mineral salt. 3. Optional. A squeeze of fresh lemon. That's it. This does 3 things immediately. Improves water absorption. Reduces cortisol-driven water loss. Signals safety to your nervous system. Now let's talk skin specifically. Sodium helps pull water into the extracellular matrix, giving skin that firm, hydrated look. Potassium helps move water inside cells, smoothing fine lines. Magnesium reduces inflammation and improves insulin sensitivity, protecting collagen from breakdown. When these minerals are present, water becomes structural hydration, not just fluid intake. This is why people say, I drink less water now, but I'm more hydrated. Because hydration isn't volume, it's retention. And here's another key insight. Electrolytes don't just hydrate, they reduce glycation, the sugar-driven damage that stiffens collagen. When minerals are adequate, insulin signaling improves. That reduces collagen cross-linking and wrinkle formation over time. Now, if this is helpful, this is a good moment to subscribe. This channel is about understanding why the body responds the way it does and how to work with it, not against it. In the next section, we're going to take this one step further. I'll show you the collagen-triggering compound you can add to water that tells your body not just to hydrate, but to rebuild. This is where skin firmness, joint health, and gut repair all intersect. Now let's take hydration to the next level, because hydration alone doesn't rebuild skin. To firm skin and smooth wrinkles, your body needs a signal that says it's time to repair. And that signal comes from specific amino acids, not creams, not injections, and not just eating more protein. Here's what's really going on inside your body. Collagen isn't one thing. It's a structured protein made primarily from glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. And glycine is the bottleneck. Most modern diets are glycine deficient, even if protein intake looks high on paper. Why? Because muscle meats are high in methionine but low in glycine. And collagen production depends on balance. Let me explain this with a simple analogy. Think of collagen like reinforced concrete. Protein is the concrete, but glycine is the steel rebar inside. Without enough rebar, the structure looks fine at first, but cracks over time. That's exactly what happens to skin. Now here's the key insight. When you add collagen peptides to mineralized water, you're not just providing building blocks. You're triggering a repair response. Research shows that small doses of collagen peptides stimulate fibroblasts, the cells that produce collagen, more effectively than large protein meals. Why? Because the body recognizes collagen fragments as a signal of tissue repair, not just nutrition. This is why timing matters. When collagen peptides are taken in the morning or between meals with minerals present, they're more likely to be used for skin, joints, and connective tissue, not burned for energy. Now here's the simplest, most effective protocol. Collagen-Enhanced water protocol. 1. 1 large glass of water. 2. Add a pinch of mineral salt. 3. Add 10 grams of collagen peptides. 4. Optional. Squeeze of lemon for vitamin C. That's it. Vitamin C is important because it acts like a molecular stapler, helping collagen fibers cross-link properly. Without vitamin C, collagen synthesis stalls, even if intake is high. Now let's connect this to wrinkles. Wrinkles form when collagen production slows. Existing collagen is damaged by sugar and oxidative stress, and skin loses hydration in the extracellular matrix. This protocol addresses all three. Minerals improve hydration. Collagen peptides trigger repair. Vitamin C stabilizes new collagen. And here's something most people don't hear. Collagen synthesis primarily happens during rest, not stress. That means if cortisol is high from undereating, overexercising, or poor sleep, collagen production drops. This is why adding collagen to water works best when you're not fasting aggressively, blood sugar is stable, and the nervous system feels safe. It's not about forcing results. It's about creating the right internal environment. And if this is resonating with you, consider subscribing. I post content like this every day, focused on root causes, not quick fixes. In the next section, we'll talk about what silently destroys collagen even if you're doing everything else right, because avoiding the wrong signals is just as important as adding the right ones. Now we need to talk about the silent collagen destroyer, because you can add minerals, collagen, vitamin C, and still sabotage your skin every single day without realizing it. That destroyer is unstable blood sugar. Here's what's really going on inside your body. Collagen is not just built, it is constantly being damaged and repaired. And the fastest way to damage collagen is through a process called glycation. Let me explain this simply. When blood sugar rises too high, glucose molecules start sticking to proteins, including collagen. This forms what are called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. Think of collagen fibers like elastic bands. Sugar turns those elastic bands into brittle plastic. They lose stretch, fracture more easily, and don't repair well. That's how wrinkles deepen, even if hydration looks good. And here's the key insight. Drinks are the biggest source of hidden glycation. Fruit juices, honey water, flavored waters, healthy electrolyte drinks with sugar. Even small spikes repeated daily slowly stiffen collagen. Now let's connect this to insulin. When insulin spikes frequently, collagen breakdown accelerates. Fibroblast activity decreases. Inflammation rises. Skin repair slows. This is why insulin resistance shows up first in the skin. Dryness, sagging, wrinkles, long before diabetes is diagnosed. Skin is an early warning system. Here's the whiteboard takeaway. Hydration plus minerals plus collagen only works when insulin is stable. So how do we fix this? First, what not to add to water. Avoid sugar, honey, agave, fruit juice, and artificial sweeteners that spike insulin. Even natural sweeteners create the same downstream collagen damage when consumed frequently. Second, timing matters more than people think. Drinking collagen-enhanced water on an empty stomach or between meals keeps insulin low and allows collagen peptides to act as repair signals, not fuel. Third, add insulin stabilizing elements. This is where simple additions make a big difference. Optional insulin stabilizing additions. A splash of apple cider vinegar. Cinnamon, very small amount. Lemon juice. These slow glucose absorption and improve insulin sensitivity, protecting collagen from sugar damage. Now here's something powerful. When insulin is stable, vitamin C uptake improves, magnesium retention improves, water stays in the extracellular matrix longer. So wrinkles don't just look better, the rate of aging slows. And this is why people often say, my skin improved when I stopped sweet drinks. It wasn't magic, it was biochemistry. Now in the next section, we're going to connect all of this to the liver and gut, because collagen is only built when inflammation is low and detox pathways are clear. This is where skin, digestion, and longevity intersect. And if this content is helping you see your body differently, take a moment to like the video and subscribe. This channel is about understanding the why, so you can make simple changes that actually last. Now we need to talk about a connection that almost no one talks about, yet it determines whether collagen is built or destroyed. And that is the liver-gut-skin axis. Here's what's really going on inside your body. Your skin is not an isolated organ. It reflects what's happening in your gut lining, your liver detox pathways, and your inflammatory load. If the gut is inflamed, collagen breaks down faster. If the liver is overloaded, collagen synthesis slows. The 7-Day Hydration Reset Challenge. For the next 7 days, start your morning with mineralized water. Add collagen-enhanced water once per day between meals. Eliminate sweetened drinks entirely. Pay attention not just to your skin, but to energy, digestion, joint comfort, cravings, and sleep quality. Most people notice changes in how they feel before they see changes in the mirror. That's a good sign, because when the inside improves, the outside follows. Remember, aging isn't the failure of effort. It's often a failure of signals. And once you correct the signals, your body does what it was always designed to do: repair, regenerate, and protect itself. If this video added value to your life, take a moment to like it and subscribe. This channel is for people who want to understand their bodies and optimize health naturally without fear or confusion. Try just one change today. Observe how your body responds and let biology do the rest. I'll see you in the next video.